something that I always want is deep engagement. I don't want just broad website visits. I want people that are actually interested in talking one-on-one. And with Facebook, there's something new that they're allowing is Facebook Messenger ads. And what I love about this is the idea that the ad shows up in your feed, and when you click on it, it starts a private message with the Facebook page. And what that means is that you can actually go from kind of very broad to very specific conversations, almost like a private email or a text message conversation. And so I think Facebook Messenger ads are super relevant to church leaders and ministry leaders, people that are doing evangelism, because you can go from broad to people that are actually interested in talking one-on-one. And so it's not something for the top of the funnel, but it's for driving people deeper. So for example, for me doing church online, I might not use it to like get people to visit my website, but I could run an ad, hey, are you interested in getting into a small group? Because now I could talk one-on-one with them, and there's all sorts of things that you can do with it. So I explain actually how to do that in this tutorial, so check this out.
Okay, so you're gonna go to Facebook Ad Manager. You can always access that from your main homepage on Facebook on the bottom left-hand side, or you can just Google it. I would bookmark this page. I'm under business accounts. That's how I have this set up, but I'm going to show you how to get a Facebook Messenger ad going. So you're going to go ahead and create a new ad. I'm going to do kind of a sample ad for a TV app church. So you can do this many ways. I'm going to say traffic. Click on traffic. I'm going to label it sample, copy, test, continue. I'm checking right here. I want it to be a messenger ad. I'm gonna set up a sample test group. I can do a lookalike audience. I could do all sorts, but here I'm gonna show you, I want people just in the US. I'm going after people who are gonna buy TV apps for a church. Are probably gonna have to be able to be in control of their budget. They're gonna have to be older. Because it's at a church, most likely that role is a male. I'm gonna say English. US is our focus. Because I'm going after a pastor, I have different demographics. I've done some setup on this before, so it kind of has some targeted. I could target different interests, different conferences, different teachers that might attract more pastors. I can do all sorts of things. I can exclude people for various reasons. I like to exclude people who like my page, just so I can, I want to go after new people, and then I can save this, and I can, I could redo this or edit this later if I wanted to go after. You can go super detailed. Over here on the right hand side, it tells you, how broad or specific it is, and they kind of give you this sweet spot. I like to be in the middle or a little bit over here. The more specific, the cheaper it is per person, and they tell you estimated reach. So I'm going to say continue. I'm going to link the page. So this is TV App Church, because you need to link a Facebook page. I'm going to set up, you can do a video, you can do all sorts of things. I'm going to do a photo. And then I want the call to action to be when they see the ad, what they'll do is that they'll actually click on it, and it will start a Facebook message. And so I'm going to set up the Facebook Messenger content. The idea is that this is the message that would be triggered. Thanks for reaching out. Interested in talking on the phone, for example. You do another call to action. You can preview it if you want. So now if I actually go to my my private messages, I can see a preview of it. So they give you a ton of preview things so you can test this out, but the idea would be this would be the message that's triggered. So if you want to drive a call to action where you want to ask for prayer or talk to somebody, this would be like, tell me more about your story, or for example, and then done. And then now you actually set up the actual ad. Are you interested in, let's do this. 30 million are already in. Are you? We would love to talk with you more. It's not the greatest ad, but you can say contact this out. And the idea is when they click on this ad, it would actually drive this private message. And then what you can do is up here, you can actually click on this little button and you can actually send a notification to preview the ad on your phone. And so I would open up your mobile phone. If you go on your mobile phone, you'll actually see a full preview of what the ad would look like. And you can click on it and you can test it. And then you can place the order. One thing to make sure on placements is you go to placements, what you do have to make sure is that they don't want you to put, you have to edit the placements. And so you have to remove the instant articles in the right hand column and audience network. This will allow you to actually do it, and then you can obviously, you want a lifetime budget of whatever, you can do all that and you can optimize it. So then you would place it and then you would get approval. Now I do want to let you know to manage the messages, just so you know, if you go to the actual page that you're going to be using, go to the inbox. And what you can see here is you can, a couple things that I would do is that I would get familiar with this. And one of the things to do is set up, when you go into individual message, go to choose reply and go ahead and create a reply. And you can save this. And so you can say, let's talk, when can I call you? And you can personalize it by saying, you know, first name. And the idea is that would, and you can personalize it with all sorts of things. And the idea is that you can save a bunch of replies like common questions and so forth. And so when you're dealing with a lot of different responses, you can just go down here and you can click on these replies and you can easily reply to a bunch of different stuff. And so I think Facebook Messenger is a great tool. Those ads are deep engagement that are one-on-one, and I think it's something that we should be messing with. So that's how you set up a Facebook Messenger campaign.